Libra, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy. My dear Libralicious, tough cookie Libroski, face bump to all of you. Love you so much and thank you for being here. Today I'm going to be doing your predictions for the month of April 2026. This will be a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. Servant slave. So, Libroski, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at your main challenge for the month of April, past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify all the cards for you and get some final advice. And I want to thank to each and every one of you for being here. I genuinely believe that I don't have to ask for my Libras to hit the like button. I don't have to remind. I don't have to ask. I don't have to constantly tell. I know you already all are doing that, okay? So I really appreciate you for engaging and for giving back as well, okay? Libra, let's see what's going on for the month of April for you. What's happening? What's cooking? What is that shaking up? So I'm saying, let's see. Oh, the lovers at the end. That's sick. Now, Aquarius just had this as a challenge. Okay, what's going on with the mirror signs? So Libra, your challenge is the Hermit, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups. It's a past person coming around. If you don't want to hear about a past person or the possibility of them coming into your life and you exploring another relationship, maybe someone new coming, it's the old and the new. We're going to have to find out. You have to decide if this is for you, my dear Libras. You be the judge. You will be the judge to decide, okay? Now, your challenge is the Hermit. What this is telling me is that a lot of you have been in this undercover, the underdog, okay? A lot of you have been in this place of undercover. Maybe you've been going through some sort of a spiritual metamorphosis. Some of you have been going kind of quiet, just doing your own thing, focusing on yourself. The Hermit does indicate that a lot of you are very spiritual. A lot of you have deep spiritual knowledge within you, and there is something that you want to make sense of, and this has a lot to do with the relationship. There is the Devil here, the Lovers. We're going to find out more. I don't want to jump too far ahead. You want to basically know the truth. Is this person meant to be part of my destiny and part of my path or not? We're going to talk about this and we're going to clarify and see what is it that you need to know, okay? In the recent, you could be dealing with a Virgo, by the way, okay? It could be any other sign. I will see which signs are coming up. Now, in the recent past, you have the Four of Wands, the World, and the Two of Cups. So in the recent past, there was a relationship and a partnership, possibly a marriage that might have come to an end here. For many of you, relationship, commitment, you could have dealt with a fixed sign, possibly Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio, maybe Sagittarius, Aries, water sign, Cancer. A lot of you, I think that this relationship, this was like a marriage or commitment that came to an end. We're going to talk about this and we're going to see what is it that you need to know. In the present moment, you have the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. So in the present moment, you are stepping into your power in the month of April. You're having a brand new beginning. I don't see you being single for too long, okay? There is something about an offer here coming towards your way while you are kind of in this place of, chilling. We're going to see where this offer is coming from, and you have an important, very, very important decision to make in the month of April. We're going to get that information as well. Now, in the near future, you have the Devil, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Lovers. It looks like in the near future, dear Libra, there is something about a partnership and a connection here is showing up. There is lust, okay? I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. If people want to hear fairy tales and some foo-foo stuff, this is not the channel, okay? We don't do that on my channel. I don't tell fairy tales and foo-foo stuff. I'm going to keep it very real. There is a lot of lust when it comes to this person, when it comes to this situation here. It's giving Ace of Wands or one devotees and one activities. If you know, you know. There is a lot of love between you and them. But also, when this situation unfolds for you, because someone from the past is coming around, I'll talk about that in a second. There is a lot of contemplation that's going to happen, 444 on the clock. A lot of thinking, a lot of reminiscing, weighing options down. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is you have the Six of Cups, the Nine of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and you have the Chariot here at the bottom, Cancer energy. Now, it's not that just this person doesn't love you, but I think this person is going to go through a shit show and they're going to come towards your way, okay? This person from the past that's going to show up with the Six of Cups, they either are going through a tower moment right now, okay, or something really significant is happening in their life. Something really challenging, okay? And I think that this is someone that really, you have a very strong soul connection and a soul bond, and it's been very difficult for you to move on from them. Now, without any further ado, we're gonna get into your reading and we're gonna get some more clarification. At the bottom of the deck of this deck is the Temperance. You could be dealing with the Sagittarius or a fire sign, so another fire sign. Now, let's get into your clarification and see what is it that you need to know. The mic says all right, but it is what it is. So I literally just did a 3.5 hour live on the channel. If you were, many of you were there, and I'm, making sure that I'm also doing the air signs, okay, for the month of April. So get this out there as soon as possible. Now, the Hermit here is clarified by the Page of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and the Six of Cups again. It's about a past person, okay? Anytime you see on my channel, okay, I don't care what others are doing, what other people are depicting, this is gotta learn how to do tarot also. Six of Cups, this is about a past person. So there could be communication or a text message or some sort of news that could be coming towards your way from someone here or wanting to make an offer from the past. And I do see here you stopping and observing. Stopping, okay, just taking a moment, taking it very, very slowly, not rushing into it, and to see, why is this person coming back? Why are they wanting to communicate with me? And again, this is something that I feel like you can tell, you can energetically feel there is something that's about to happen in the air. A lot of things are kind of happening in the background. You are the Hermit, you are very smart, Libra. You're very, very wise. A lot of you have an immense amount of knowledge from the archives, from the past, the situations and experiences that you have had. Communication coming towards your way. What does this person want? What do they want from the past is what you're asking yourself, especially when this could be somebody that you ended things with in the past with the Death card. Things ended between you and this person. Seven of Cups, Four of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, things ended on the ground of trust issues here with this person. Now, we're going to talk about that more. Let's talk about the recent past real quick with the Four of Wands. This is someone that possibly many of you were married to. There was a very strong sense of commitment to this person in the past. It's clarified by the Hermit, the Five of Wands, and the Queen of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. Family matters. You could have been living with this person, having bank accounts attached to each other, or, planning a lot of like a long-term relationship and commitment. In the recent past, for many of you, you and this person started misunderstanding each other. There are a lot of things kind of really happening in a way that you were not anticipating. Cultural differences could be a different ethnicity and background. And I'm also getting here someone being bilingual, okay, speaking a different language. I'm getting there is something about Latin America, okay, Latin America, like also Spaniards as well. That I know that's Europe. But I mean that what I mean by this is there is a Spanish-speaking background here somebody might have. Could be also European, Asian background also, and also something about Russia or Russian. Now, in the recent past, for many of you, too many conflicts, too many arguments, misunderstandings here. You and this person got into a conflict that could have been also a third-party situation, and eventually things here came to an end with the world, okay? So let's clarify the world here for you and see what is it that, it was an ending here, very clear, clarified by the Two of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Judgment. I think it took a long time for you, Libra, to finally realize and to really decide that this is just something that was not working out. A lot of you felt like that maybe this person maybe was breadcrumbing you. They were not really fully invested into this relationship. And also there was a lot of wishy-washy on and off and back and forth energy. One moment they wanted to be with you. They wanted to work things out with you. The next moment they were not. Let's talk about the Two of Cups. I think the Two of Cups here is indicator that some of you really realize that this could have been a twin flame connection. Someone who was avoiding this twin flame journey is literally, it's insane. It's been coming up almost in a lot of readings, and it's almost like making me want to do a separate twin flame reading, because anytime I'm like, it doesn't have to be, I feel like that's what my intuition is constantly guiding me to talk about it. And it's just not going to resonate with everyone. Clarified by the Three of Pentacles, the Star, and the Knight of Swords. So the Star here is an indicator that this was someone super significant in your life. You both felt very significant about each other in the recent past. I think that this was there is something about here, a vision, a dream, a goal, like that. That's why they say, wish upon a star, of manifesting a relationship and working something out. No sugarcoating in my reading. You might have cut this person off. I don't know. Knight of Swords, someone here blew up, and I'm not here to blame anyone, but if you blew up on this person, what can I say? You might have gotten really mad, Libra. I know you are a very patient sign, okay? You can take it, but there's only so much you can take, okay? It depends how much you can take. Everybody's capacity is different on taking certain things differently. You already know this is an inside joke, okay? Comment below. What do I mean by that? There's only so much you can take. Some people can take. I don't know. Champions. Now, in the recent past, definitely someone here blew up. Someone here lost it. Someone here... I'm getting cute. I'm getting cute, like throwing shit at each other. Like getting mad, throwing shoes at each other. This is insane. I'm getting cute, like someone who shut the door of a car in a very angry manner. Someone who like was losing it. Okay. Okay, Arman, this is like the late night giggles here. This is now funny, but I've been like literally Libra. When it comes to like late night, something about me, okay, between us, I get like really funny and giggly. I don't know if you're like that too. This is a serious stuff, but I'm so sorry. It's not really that serious. So there was a cutoff energy here. I'm remembering one of my members who would always say, Gina would say, isn't it a player's card? Always makes me laugh so much when she just said it. It's so innocent. Now, the Queen of Swords here, Libra. Sorry, I apologize for the inconvenience. I just wanted to kind of let that out there. I don't know, sometimes I can just kind of, just chill, be chill. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm chill, but I don't want to like take too much of the focus of the reading. Okay, now, Libra, in the month of April, Queen of Swords, you do have an important decision here to make. It's clarified by the Empress, the Emperor, and the Four of Cups. Magician could be manifesting this. Very interesting combination here. You could be dealing with an Aries, Taurus. See, the Emperor and the Empress and the Four of Swords. A lot of you still kind of fear that if you were to... here is the thing, this person maybe avoid it. They have some sort of an avoidant habit. It's like you really want to finalize your decision if you want to cut this person out of your life or not. But I think it's really challenging because you do see this person as being someone that's possibly like your twin flame or your soulmate here. But everyone has free will anyways. I don't think you're not really giving up on this person. A lot of you are manifesting with the Magician here, a brand new beginning here, okay? So let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles here for you and see what is it that you need to know. Ace of Pentacles. This is about like a brand new start that's going to happen, that's going to get you out of singlehood, relationship. Yeah, Four of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the Six of Wands. You're holding on to these. Someone is going to make an offer to you, or you're going to make an offer to them. This could be also a new person coming into your life. By the way, you could have an offer coming. Someone new. Confirmation birth story. Someone new could be intriguing you and like kind of sparking your curiosity. I don't see you necessarily also, this is what I'm getting, accepting that offer yet. Nine of Cups, the hands are closed up. This person is single, been focusing on themselves. So there is something about like, I don't know if I really want to take this offer. I'm going back and forth. I'm interested in this new person, but also I would want to see if things would go forward with this person from the past. So let's clarify the Nine of Cups, and it's clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Fool, and the Eight of Pentacles. See, you may want to move forward with this new person here and try to work things out, but there is an internal blockage. okay, internal blockage. You just don't really know if this is something that you are ready to fully move forward with. You know, even if you want to enter into this relationship, because the Fool is the first card in tarot, it's like there is something that's holding you back, okay? There's what's holding you back is also like the fact that you kind of really don't want to invest and put all your eggs in one basket. And there is a lot of like missing the person from the past here, a lot of nostalgia. Seeing this person also from the past could be something very significant. The Moon is here. Like you constantly keep seeing this person in your dreams here. And it's very challenging for you to enter into a brand new relationship right now. I'm not saying it's not possible, but I think it's a lot more challenging because you still have this unfinished business from the past. And what's happening in the month of April with the Devil, there could be an offer coming from this person from the past that, you know, because we have the Six of Cups, but you don't see coming. It's like things could be very physical between you and this person. Okay, but what you're really looking forward to, you're looking more like spiritual, deep connection here. So that's what you want with this individual. Let's clarify the Devil here. Clarified by the Five of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. One of the things that's a challenge, and you know that very well, even though you really want to be with this person from the past, is want to make sure that they are not keeping their options open and they have dealt with their abandonment wounds. You might have brought to this person's attention that they really need to heal their abandonment wounds and they need to work on themselves. And that's something that they were avoiding in the recent past, and I think that in the near future, you're going to bring that into this person's attention a lot. Number 777 could be very significant. This person, maybe in the recent past or in the past in general, had the tendency to like have their eyes elsewhere, or maybe just kind of see if they could explore other options or not. There is definitely this reminiscing energy going on, Libroski, of like really pausing. It's like this time you want to make sure that you are not rushing into making any hasty decisions, and you are not just jumping right back into this relationship with this person. Even though you're manifesting this, you want this and it's unfolding, you just like seem to be really weighing your options down and be very careful, because a lot of you know that chances are that you could end up in this place if you don't really, you know, kind of confront this person. So speaking of manifestation here, there is the Magician, and then you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Five of Cups. So you've been there, you've done that, okay? Been there, done that. You know the whole story, you know the whole circle around. You just don't want to go back into some sort of a dynamic where you feel like that you are treated as an option, or someone here does not want to commit to you. There could be also, for some of you, religious, cultural, or certain external environmental influences, okay, things that are really affecting this relationship from moving forward, or this person. Certain beliefs here, family matters, certain things, society, culture, who gives a fuck? I don't care, okay? You do what you want. This is your life. And sorry, I had to throw it on. There was a Leo. So for many of you, there is definitely a lot of reminiscing going on. So you don't seem to be rushing into it right away. You do want to work things out, but you're not acting the same way that you used to before, because you definitely have matured a lot. Your challenge is the Hermit. You know what's this telling me? This is telling me that you already know the truth. When you know the truth, it sets you free. And when you know something, you cannot unknow it. When you see something, you cannot unsee it. So you know better now. And that's why when it comes to this person from the past, it's like I said in the very beginning, you're going to rewind back and you're going to watch this reading twice. You're going to see that even though they want to communicate and they want to talk to you, you're shedding light, okay, holding the lantern to really understand what do they want. What is it that I'm really going to gain from this relationship if I were to go back to this person here? So let's clarify the Lovers here in the near future. That's something very significant, okay, Gemini energy. So the Lovers here, dear Libroski, is clarified by the Page of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Hangman. There is an apology that's pending. There is something here about apology and, you know, someone here taking accountability. I think that ever since this situation ended, or you have gone through some sort of a heartbreak and there has been a lot of on and off energy, your perception has shifted. Your perception, your worldview, the way that you actually look at yourself and the way that you look into the world, the way that you look at people, it has definitely shifted with the Hanged Man, because the Hanged Man here talks about a shift. It does talk about like seeing things differently from a much more enlightened perspective. And at the bottom of the deck, there is the Queen of Swords. That is Libra energy. So when it comes to this relationship, in order for it to work out, I think that you do anticipate an acknowledgement, okay, at least bare minimum, or an apology, or some sort of a confession here with the Page of Cups for how this person treated you, because there is certain things that you want to hear from this person's mouth, okay, that they're acknowledging that, and you can tell if they really mean that or not. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Cups. This is about a person coming back, and they do come with an intention here to work something out, but also I'm gonna give you a warning and let you know this person may not be necessarily doing great, spiritually speaking, or just in general financially. Okay, so that's just something that I'm just letting you know. If you want to help them, that's different, but I think they might be going through a hard moment. That's why. So let's see what is the advice here for you, dear Libra, and what do you need to know. What is the advice? Okay. Oh, Justice. Literally. So you have the Death card here, transformation. Justice, the Fool, Justina. That's Libra. Okay. And then the Fool, Aries energy, and the Empress. So your biggest piece of advice here is that yes, there is going to be an opportunity here for things to be set right and to be fair. You're about to enter into a brand new beginning. And this is the good part about this reading, okay? There's no bad part. But I think that, what you really want to remember is that you're going to have a brand new beginning in the month of April regardless. Like with a new person, with this person from the past, it's completely up to your discretion and your discernment with how you really want to move forward with whichever person comes towards you, and with what kind of readiness are they coming forward. Are they coming to really commit and work things out with you? Or are they coming just to take? You do want to have a brand new beginning and enter into a relationship eventually and come out of this hermit mode and finally go out there and enter into the unknown. But also at the same time, you've been really wanting to create peace with this person from the past, 22 on the clock, because you don't want to have any animosity with this person. Okay, and the Empress. Your advice here, it would be really just stop parenting people who need to grow up and who need to take accountability for themselves. You are not the mama, you are not the daddy. Okay, you can give them the handbook, the guidebook, and the resources and everything. Nobody's gonna save them, like nobody saved you. You did all the work on yourself. You maybe were inspired by certain people, certain resources, but you did the work on your own. And that's one of my favorite things. Nobody is going to save you, like how Mel Robbins says, or other people, right? 12:12 on the clock. It's literally midnight, 12:12. That's how much I'm dedicated. I'm doing these readings. And that's something this person needs to take accountability for, okay? Because, you also kind of train and teach people how they treat you. Not kind of, but for real. And that's for everybody. If you're constantly helping a person who is struggling with alcoholism or problems or addictions, and you think that you're giving them money or helping them, you're actually enabling their behavior. That's called enabling. I will highly recommend to read Dr. Henry Cloud's book called Boundaries. And your animal spirit for the month of April is lamb. That's very beautiful. Nobody has ever had this as a spirit animal before. Nobody, because I remember that. Okay, I remember the cards that I've drawn before for the signs. So lamb, that's pretty spiritual, peaceful, prophetic, and patient. Okay, this is a very short description, so very beautiful, prophetic. The lamb is the bearer of an important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Though the lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. Approach this gentle creature with utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, receive. Knowingness, inner peace, meditation, listening. I think, honestly, can I just say something, Libra? This might be about me and you. I think this is about us, Libroski. I feel like I'm a vessel here and I connect with you on a very deep, peaceful, quiet kind of level here. Sometimes, yeah, we giggle here and there, but I think there is a very strong connection between me and Libras, especially when my childhood best friend was a Libra, my Mars is in Libra, my niece is a Libra. I don't know, like, I just know how you guys function. And this is about you already. Whatever I'm sharing, this information is going to resonate deep within you because it's something that maybe God, the force, the spirit has already revealed to you. Okay, so this is a confirmation for you that in quietude, in meditation, in the month of April, you will get your answers. You will get your answers. Confirmation, burp, sprinkle, sprinkle. You'll get your confirmation. You'll get your answers here. So sit still, and there is a verse that it says, "Be still and know that I'm Lord," or that I'm God, metaphorically speaking. It's just about like trusting, okay? Trust the universe, trust the force, and let it unfold for you. Meanwhile, you keep your peace. You protect your peace at all costs and establish boundaries, okay? So, dear Libra, this is what I have for you. Thank you very much for being here. I really hope this reading helped. You are one tough cookie, remember that. And I will see you very soon. Take care. Bye.